Thank you, Tiana, for fixing your body. Thank you, Nathan, for getting there. And thank you, Chance. So today, last week we talked about character motivation and we discussed some character traits. This week we're going to talk about a whole new concept, and one of the important concepts of reading and learning about reading is understanding how to make predictions and the author's purpose. Can someone tell me what they think predictions are? Or actually raise a college bound hand and tell me what is a prediction? Chance, you know what a prediction is? Tiana, do you have a thought about what you may think a prediction is? It's okay. Okay, well, a prediction is basically you guessing or you being able to think ahead of what you're reading and being able to say, I think this may happen next. It's almost kind of like a hypothesis. We've talked about hypothesis in science. So yeah, a prediction is kind of like a hypothesis. So give me one thing we might use a prediction for. So I'll give you a little secret, I guess. Sometimes when I'm reading, and if I'm reading too fast, like I might just go over a word and I might just like predict what the word might say, and then I have to read it again because the word actually doesn't say that. So sometimes we think ahead of the game, and when we might use predictions in books or readings because we might want to think ahead of what we think may happen next in the plot. And you all see why that's important? Why would that be important? You have an idea, Nathan?
No.
No? Okay. So, can someone tell me why do we care about the author's message or the author's intentions of what they've written? Raise a college bound hand. Nathan?
Trying to know what to do.
Speak up, love.
Trying to know what to do.
So we can know what the text is about? Yeah, so we can know what the text is about. Understanding the author's message does help us in comprehending what the text is actually about. And it also is like one of those things in actually us understanding what our characters are doing or what it means and how we can relate it to our own personal lives. And kind of like what predictions are for. Like when you predict, you usually are going off of the knowledge you have, right? You usually say, oh, I think it's going to be like this because you can think of a time where it seems similar. So you're basing your predictions off of prior knowledge. And today, we're going to read a book called The Surprise Invitation. And what I want you to do with this book is I want you to look. I'm going to give you all a copy, and I want you to look at the cover. And I want you to look at the cover, and I want you to make observations in your head. Look at the cover and make observations, and then I want you to predict what you think is happening. What do you think is going to happen in this book based off of what you see on the cover? I'm going to give you guys like 10 more seconds, and then we'll actually begin reading, and we can have our first discussion after we finish reading.